everyone, how you all doing? Good day to you all, and welcome back to my Blessed YouTube channel. Like I said earlier, I want to talk about the impending revenge of the killing of a top Iranian military man by the US, and how the revenge is set to happen in Nigeria. So the president of the United States of America has sent out warning to American citizens living in Nigeria, and also to warn anyone that is about to go to Nigeria that they should review their travel plans about going to Nigeria. So there is danger even in Nigeria. So the US recognizes that, there are extremists in Nigeria who are ready to take action in retaliation against US actions in the Middle East. So I think this is a wake-up call if anyone is in doubt, to see how it is happening. And just yesterday, the chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria in one part of the north, Adamawa State, has been abducted by Boko Haram terrorists. And I really think that it's still in connection to this Iranian man that the US has killed. And there's a video of the man talking about himself and how he has been treated in captivity. So this video is just a few hours old, and I'm going to show you now to hear from the man. He's saying that they are treating him well, and he's hoping that they are going to release him, that God has touched their heart to treat him well. And so he's urging everybody to be quiet, and that whatever happens is to the plan of God. So let you watch the video and I'll continue.
I have never been discouraged, because all condition that one may find himself is in the hand of God. God who make them to take care of me and to live my life will still work, will touch them. So in summary of my speech, that the request I should summarize it again in English. I am appealing to my colleagues, reverends, particularly my president, Reverend Joel Billy, which is a strong man, man of compassion, man of love, that he can do all his best to speak to our governor, Umaru Jibrila, and other necessary agents for my relief, for my release here. These people have been doing good to me. They are filling me with all what I want to eat. They provide a nice place for me to sleep, blanket and every need. So I believe they didn't do anything wrong to me. I still believe that God who make them to act in such a way is still alive and will make all arrangements. By the grace of God, I will be together with my wife, my children, and all my colleagues. If the opportunity have not been granted, maybe it is a will of God. All people, close and far, colleagues and other wishers, to be patient. Don't cry, don't worry, but thank God for everything. Thank you.
So you can see something is happening in the Middle East, and they have already abducted a Christian chairman here. There is something that is called Christian Association of Nigeria, and so they have representatives, they have chairman in all parts of the country. So this man happens to be the chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria in a northern state, Adamawa. So he has been adopted and he's still in captivity. You can see the Boko Haram flag hosted by his side there. So he's still in their captivity. I don't know what is going to happen to him, but it's making me very, very sad and angry that something like this is happening, that something that is happening in the Middle East is having so much impact, that people are suffering for something that they don't know anything about. So we don't even know where this Boko Haram fight is going, because the government keeps releasing Boko Haram suspects. So like, I don't even know the need of the battle. And for me, I feel like the government is even, aiding terrorism, because how can you arrest Boko Haram people and you never try them in court? Up till today, this Boko Haram war, we don't even know what the war is all about, and it's been raging and killing people for years. But the surprising thing is there is no singular court process going on in relation to these Boko Haram killers. What we have is anyone that was arrested, and then after some time they will say they have repented, and they will rehabilitate them, and then they will put them again in the military. And so the military is porous. How do you know that they are not working for Boko Haram within the military? Like, so many things is going on, and it's sad because when you look at it, it's even people, soldiers of southern extractions that are on that war front, that don't really know the terrain, they don't hear the language, they don't understand so many things, but they are the ones in the front line. Anyways, my heart goes out to him and his family, and I hope and pray that the terrorists do not waste his life. So, but this is the reality of what we find ourselves in Nigeria, that something will be happening in the Middle East and we will be suffering it in Nigeria, and that the US will be taking actions in the Middle East, and you know, people will be dying for it in Nigeria. This is unacceptable. This is really unacceptable, and I really hope that Nigerians will come together and let us review the constitution. The constitution of the country is what is keeping us in this condition, and you know, we should be able to have some autonomy in our region so that we don't have this you know, this calamity hovering over us, or this Islamic fundamentalists. I don't know what, you know, we don't even know what they are gaining or what the aim is. Like, they don't come out to say it openly, but we know that it's all about having a caliphate and having a whole Nigeria under this caliphate. And we have seen this president demonstrate that, using all the powers that the constitution of the country gives him. So we need to call for a review of the constitution. The constitution is what gives all the powers to the president, you know, makes it too central, you know, incapacitates every other person. Every other region is in limbo because of the constitution. And without the constitution, there's, you know, you can't do anything. So we need a restructuring that will start with the constitution, you know. So it's sad that we have to be saying this, but yes, but we have to continue saying it. You know, not everybody wants to hear it, but there's no amount of entertainment or any kind of news that you can use to laugh that will change this reality, because is happening today in Kogi, or it's happening today in Andama. You don't know when it's going to reach your end, so you don't have to wait for it to reach to your end before you join. So I'm encouraging everyone who has a voice, who has a large following, should do something, you know. So let us speak out. Let us, at least if you cannot do much, you can talk about it and educate people, let them even understand what is happening. And also, you know, since President Trump knows that the impact of their actions in the Middle East is going to be reverberating down here in Africa, you know how ridiculous this can be. But the Muslim fundamentalists, they feel so much affinity with the Middle Easterners, much more than their fellow Black Africans. So it's a pity, but it's a reality that we are living with. So yeah, you know, I said it in the video, and now it's already happening. The Inspector General of Police of Nigeria issued an alert nationwide. President Trump has also issued a warning to Americans living in Nigeria, and also urging those who are traveling or who intend traveling to Nigeria to review their travel plans because of the death of the Iranian top military man that was taken out not by Nigerians but by the US. So it is what it is. It's a tragedy and you cannot make sense of it. So this is the reality that we have to live with and deal with. And so this is why I'm making all this video. You know, you don't know however far your voice can go. So yeah, I'm making this video, and I urge every one of you to interact and leave your comment behind. If do you think I missed anything, you can also add to the comment section. Let's continue the conversation. And yeah, please, I hope that you will like this video, and I hope that you will subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do so. Yeah, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Have a nice time. Bye bye.